When did we start padlocking ice cream? There are moments in life when the world taps you on the shoulder and whispers, pay attention. My moment came the other day at Dairy Queen. Yes, my beloved DQ, the place I've written about, celebrated, and visited more times than I care to admit. A sanctuary of soft-serve simplicity and my favorite, blizzards. A place of joy. A place where kids smile and grown men like me find a few minutes of summer again. And then something happened that shook me. I walked into a small neighborhood DQ in Denver, Colorado. It's a treat DQ, not a grill and chill DQ. No burgers, no fries, just the good stuff. Blizzards, cones, sundaes, and all the desserts that make life tolerable. The counter was on my right, but something caught my attention on the left. 3 enormous glass refrigerators filled from top to bottom with what can only be described as ice cream magnificence. Towers of Dairy Queen, cakes, round ones, tall ones, chocolate dipped ones, piped edges, perfect swirls, bright decorations. Each shelf looked like a celebration waiting for its party. To get them, you had to walk a good 15 to 20 feet into the store, past the ordering counter, deep into blizzard territory. And then I saw it, wired shut, not with chains and padlocks, but it might as well have been. Each refrigerator door wrapped tight as if guarding precious jewels. At first I laughed. Then I stopped because they weren't joking. I asked the staff, half expecting them to tell me it was a malfunction or a prank or part of some odd corporate policy. But no, they said it plainly. People steal the cakes. Steal them? As in walking into the store, past the staff, past the counter, 20 feet deeper into the store, opening a freezer, grabbing a $40 to $60 ice cream cake, and walking straight out the door? Yes, they said, it happens. And apparently more than once. Enough times that locking up the ice cream became standard practice. I shook my head, and honestly, something inside of me sank. I felt older and sadder and a little stunned that this is now normal. A few days later, I walked into a Baskin-Robbins shop and saw the exact same thing. Refrigerator doors with chains and locks wrapped around the handles like we were in some surreal dessert prison. This wasn't a one-off. This was a trend. Ice cream cakes under lock and key. Think about that for a moment. What is this world coming to? There's something symbolic here. Ice cream is supposed to be simple, joyful, innocent. It's what parents bring home to celebrate report cards or birthdays. It's what grandparents use to spoil their grandkids. It's childhood in a box. It's happiness you can slice. And yet, in 2026, we lock it up because people steal it. Not starving people seeking bread, not desperate parents taking milk. No, ice cream cakes. When did we cross this line? When did a frozen dessert require chains? When did the world tilt just a little too far away from trust? I don't have a sweeping political message here. No policy proposal, no sermon, just disappointment and wonder and a tiny ache for a time that the biggest risk at Dairy Queen was ordering a blizzard too thick to drink through a straw. It's a small moment, but it says something big. I've always believed life reveals itself in tiny flashes. the monk in Bhutan, a good humor truck, a rubber ducky, a cup of hot coffee, and yes, a Dairy Queen stop on a random afternoon. This moment, standing in front of padlocked ice cream, said something about the world we're living in, where the joy now comes with a chain, where trust must be guarded, where even dessert isn't safe. And I walked out thinking, if we're willing to steal ice cream cakes, what else are we willing to take? So maybe the real question is this: what does it take to restore even a sliver of trust? To reclaim the small, simple moments that used to feel effortless? To live in a world where Dairy Queen cakes can once again sit in a fridge, unchained, unguarded, unafraid?
Be sure to subscribe to Meandering Musings wherever you get your favorite podcasts. For more about Neil Peterson and to read more Meandering Musings and travel essays, visit meanderingmusings.net. Tell your friends about Meandering Musings and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts.